When you walk through the corridors of the Sheba Medical Center, Tel HaShomer, and you see the young faces of our staff, young physicians, nurses, smiling, you feel immediately the Sheba spirit. It's unique to us.
It all began 60 years ago, May 15th, 1948. Upon the declaration of the State of Israel, its Arab neighbors attacked from all sides. Prime Minister David Ben-Gurion decides to build a hospital to treat the wounded soldiers returning from the front. The task falls upon Professor Chaim Sheba. Professor Sheba was the IDF's first chief medical officer. Here in barracks that formerly served the American and British armies, he established a small military hospital, Tel HaShomer.
I came to Sheba 42 years ago, and I met Chaim Sheba, and to learn from him and to work with him was an excellent excitement.
We had 6,000 injured in the Independence War, where his vision was that here at Tel HaShomer they will be treated from the acute phase to the rehabilitation.
60 years later, the Sheba Medical Center at Tel HaShomer is the largest hospital in the Middle East, a symbol of Israel's spirit, strength, and prosperity. Adjacent to Tel Aviv, the medical center comprises 4 hospitals, an acute care facility, a rehabilitation hospital, maternity and pediatric hospitals, a vast laboratory and research complex, outpatient clinics, and an expansive academic campus.
Sheba Medical Center today is a city. We see annually something like 1 million people. If you count the number of operations, it's around 40,000 operations a year in many fields like head, brain, heart, and cancer.
In 1953, Sheba became a national civilian medical facility. Ever since, it has become home to many national institutions, including the Israel Center for Medical Simulation, the Gertner National Center for Health Policy and Epidemiology, and the National Blood Bank. Over the years, Sheba has been a pioneer in innovative treatments, performing the first open-heart surgery in Israel, birthing the first test-tube baby in Israel, conducting the first frozen ovary treatment for cancer in the world, developing the revolutionary Focus ultrasound device, and many other global scientific advances. Indeed, Sheba is synonymous with excellence in the field of health services and medical research. Most of the clinical trials led by scientists at the Weizmann Institute and Tel Aviv and Bar Ilan universities are conducted at Sheba, as are most Israeli pharmaceutical and medical technology clinical trials, including those for companies like Pfizer, Bayer, Novartis, Teva, Merck, and Johnson & Johnson.
Sheba today is involved in most of the cutting-edge technologies in healthcare that is evolving throughout the world. It's becoming exciting to work now at Sheba, both from the research point of view and the clinicians.
One of Sheba's most important contributions to the world is MESSER, the Israel Center for Medical Simulation. This center trains doctors, paramedics, and medical staff members from all health institutions in Israel and from many hospitals worldwide.
The whole idea of simulation is to allow us to train ourselves on the alternative to the real patient, make sure that we make most of our errors in a safe environment where it's safe to make mistakes, and hopefully to produce, so to say, better practitioners that would be facing these problems with better competency.
The center's advances in education through simulation have succeeded in significantly reducing the rate of medical error and have produced improved medical protocols for many, both in Israel and abroad. The medical philosophy that sets Sheba apart is its holistic focus on the patient. Although Sheba is a large, bustling medical center, its doctors are committed to giving their unstinting personal attention and consideration to every patient and family.
Our people are excellent. They give everything. They are so human. They are different from any kind of medical staff that I know from every other place.
The Edmund and Lily Safra Children's Hospital illustrates this policy remarkably well. It offers the entire gamut of medical treatment in pleasant surroundings with a no-pain philosophy.
The unique thing of this department is that It's a pain-free hospital and pain-free department. And we were pioneering in Israel and among the first in the world to decide that we are not going to do any painful procedure on a child without complete anesthesia.
Sheba's medical services are open to all Israeli citizens, whether Jews, Christians, or Muslims. Moreover, Sheba also serves many patients from all over the world, including Arab countries that have no diplomatic relations with Israel and areas governed by the Palestinians. Repeated wars and battles over the years have given Sheba an important place in Israel's history. As the main hospital for the Israel Defense Forces, Sheba offers the best possible medical treatment to wounded soldiers and victims of terror. In recent years, Sheba has treated hundreds of soldiers wounded in the fighting in the territories and Lebanon.
They're angels. We come out of here renewed.
The person who does the most for me is my physiotherapist, Anat. She's amazing. She gives me a feeling that I can do anything.
Here you learn to do everything by yourself. The nurses really push you in that direction.
Sheba's Rehabilitation Center is one of the largest and best of its kind in the world. It comprises 14 buildings and includes 800 beds in 6 rehabilitation wards.
We are trying to innovate the rehabilitation area with virtual reality technology, with motion analysis laboratory, but not to forget the human part, the compassion part, which without it, all this high tech cannot exist.
"60 years after its establishment, Sheba preserves the unique spirit of its founders.
I started my way here as a medical student back into the 70s. So Sheba for me is everything.
We accomplished few things which made an impact on the life of the citizens of Israel.
I have a tremendous feeling of satisfaction because really we have today an excellent international medical center.
Sheba is going to take a lead in finding new therapies, new treatments, new modalities, and be part of the Ivy League of the hospital internationally.
This is a story about pioneering spirit and its materialization, about people and tradition, about vision and about a mission. It's the story of Sheba, the Hospital of Israel.